Evan Ingram.
Yeah, this is a nice play by Daniel Jones, throwing it up top to his tight end, Evan Ingram. We know that this guy can run. You would hope they would do this more often.
And how about Wayne Gallman on 4th and goal? Joe Judge decides to go for it, and Gallman comes up with another touchdown. He now has a score in 5 straight games. And the Giants go up early, 7-0. And Joe Judge used to be a what kind of coach, LT?
Special teams coach. He's not going to like this play here, Rhett.
No, he's not. Brandon Wilson does, though. 3 yards deep into the end zone. He fields the kick and takes it to the house. Longest play, LT, in Bengals franchise history. 103-yard kickoff return touchdown to tie things up at 7. By the way, big welcome to Vikings-Panthers fans watching that game from Minneapolis at the half. Now, welcome to the hashtag halftime extravaganza here. You're watching the Giants defense come up with some pressure. Big cat Leonard Williams, LT.
Yeah, this guy is starting to come on. Leonard Williams is doing a great job along that defensive line for the Giants.
Bengals starting Brandon Allen today at quarterback, in place, of course, of the injured Joe Burrow, #1 overall pick in this past year's draft, season-ending knee injury last week against Washington. Here's Daniel Jones, who's been on fire last couple of weeks, at least in limiting turnovers. He's got 0 in the last 2 games. Here finds Golden Tate just shy of a first down. And on 4th and inches, again, Joe Judge getting aggressive and going for it, and Jones pays it off, LT.
Yeah, I love it. I love that Joe Judge has been aggressive with this offense, putting them in positions to make plays.
Oh, but this play, front runner for one of the most impressive of this Week 12 Sunday, Von Bell, safety for the Bengals, with a timely strip of Evan Ingram. Just as Ingram was about to come in contact with the ground, watch Von Bell's right hand poke that ball out, LT. That's timing right there.
That's just a great play, and these defenders are taught to do this. As you're coming in for the tackle, punch that ball out. Great job by Von Bell creating a turnover for his team.
All right, Browns, Jaguars fans, welcome to the halftime extravaganza here on this Week 12 edition of NFL Game Day Live, delivered by Pizza. Your game at the half. Browns up 17-13. We'll get you that highlight here in just a moment. Right now, you're watching Randy Bullock pull the Bengals out in front by a field goal after that 44-yard attempt. Get the Giants offense back out here. Daniel Jones finds Sterling Shepard. There's another first down as the Giants move closer to midfield. And now into Bengals territory. 3rd and 5. Jones connects. It's Golden Tate at the sticks. They would have to settle for a Graham Gano field goal, and he sneaks it just inside that right upright from 49 yards out to tie things up at 10 seconds before the half. And that's where we sit at the break. A 10-10 tie. Giants at 3-7, just a half game back of Washington for the NFC East lead. Not a bad deal if you're a Panthers fan. Okay, so our final game is finally to the half. That's the Raiders and Falcons. Falcons on top right now. Giants and Bengals into second half action here. Tied up at 10, and Daniel Jones, back of his leg, receiving some attention here from the Giants medical staff. And he goes into the blue tent, which means we're going to see backup quarterback Colt McCoy. Certainly made the rounds in the NFC East, is with Washington for a couple of years now, trying to lead the Giants. Looks like he's got him to a scoring drive already, adding a field goal. 13-10 right now. Giants on top of the Bengals in Cincinnati. 6:38 to go in the first half as Josh Allen is going to bring up the score alert on your screen here in just a second. We'll show it to you in a moment. But first, let's go back to big win at home. They get the Chargers next. Okay, I mentioned the Giants were able to hang on against the Bengals here. Daniel Jones and Evan Ingram had a nice day. 3rd and 2. Jones just kind of standing still in the pocket there.
And I think you're right, Kevin.
And kind of goes out holding that hamstring here, LT. And that's what they called the injury designation and had to leave this game.
Not a sight.
Yeah, you can tell that when he went to throw that ball, that hamstring, I don't want to speculate, but it looked like he might have pulled that hamstring.
All right, Colt McCoy, 3rd and 15. Oh, nearly picked off. Hakeem Davis-Gaither nearly turning it over. Instead, it ends up being a Graham Gano 40-yard field goal, his second of the day. Looks like Daniel Jones going to try to come back in here. 2nd and 8, clearly a little hampered mobility-wise. Nearly picked off the deflection there. Yeah, just not putting any weight on that right leg. Yeah, that's a hamstring pull if I've ever seen it there, LT.
Yes, it is. And it's unfortunate because Daniel Jones was starting to play really good football.
Yeah, no giveaways in his last 2 games. Big reason why the Giants had won 2 in a row. Up 13-10 here as Colt McCoy comes back out. 3rd and 3 shot here. Falls incomplete.
We've been officially talking about and watching Daniel Jones.
Gonna have to punt it away. So Brandon Allen making the start today for the Bengals. He started a couple of games for the Broncos last year. And Allen is going to get picked off.
By the Giants. He'll come off of his pass rush and get downfield enough to make the inning.
Terrific play by the Giants defense. You see the deflection there as 57 does bring that football in for a turnover.
Yeah. Nico Lalos comes up with the interception. And another field goal here from Graham Gano extends the Giants' lead to 6. That's where it stands in the 4th quarter. Under 5 to play. Brandon Allen, Drew Sample had the first down, but then the fumble. And it's picked up by Logan Ryan in terrific field position, and another Graham Gano field goal for New York. 4th of the game makes it a 19-10 2-possession game with under 4 to play. Bengals offense.
Allen with good protection, and Higgins
going to make something happen here late. Allen finding T. Higgins, who had been a favorite target of Joe Burrow before the season-ending knee injury. Allen in close, and that's a touchdown to T. Higgins. With 2:33 to go, the Bengals pulling a little bit closer here. Going to kick an extra point. It's a 2-point game. They get the ball back. Here, a minute to play. Right at midfield, and then Brandon Allen's going to go down. Ball's going to come out, and the Giants are going to recover, and that LT is going to steal it.
Yeah, just a great job by the Giants. This whole game of battling. Everything didn't go right. They lost Daniel Jones, but they still found a way to win this football game.
The Bengals.
And so the Giants are going to go on to win this game 19-17. Will end up being their first win over a non-NFC East team of the year.
Despite the injury.
And that will bring them to 4-.